Alright, hey yo, what is good you guys? I hope everybody's having a good day. Today in this video, basically I'm gonna give you guys the Ultimate Sneakers Canada guide. And I know when I say ultimate, I'm like hyping it up a little bit, but basically these are all the tips and tricks that I've learned throughout my sneakers process, and I want to try to give you guys all the information that I have for myself. Just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, Sneakers Canada released for Canada about like 6 months ago. When it first came out, it was actually like a mess. Like you couldn't get into any draws, you couldn't get any sneakers, and it was a mess. A couple of months ago, I want to say around 3 or 4 months ago, they fixed it, and everything on Sneakers Canada after that was amazing. So basically, when it first came out, I made a guide for you guys, and I didn't even know what to do at that time. But now that it's been a couple of months, and now that we've had a little bit of time to learn a couple of things on Sneakers Canada, I wanted to drop a couple tips for you guys, and yeah, I know a lot of these tips might be super basic, some of them might be a little bit more complex, but I literally just want to give you guys all the information that I have. Before we start the video, like always, make sure you guys go down there and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into this Sneakers Canada guide. So, Sneakers Canada, in my opinion, is probably one of the best ways to get sneakers right now. For the duration of the video, I'm just gonna say sneakers because I can't keep saying Sneakers Canada, but a couple of the sneakers that I've copped off sneakers, and I'm not trying to show off, I just want to show you guys that the ways that I'm using are working for myself. Again, I'm not trying to flex. I've copped the Travis Scott Air Force One in all 3 sizes. I've copped the Sakai Blazers in both colorways. I've copped the Sakai Waffles in one colorway. I've copped the Travis Scott Jordan 6s. Honestly, the list just goes on, and I'm not telling you guys these things because I'm trying to show off. I'm trying to tell you guys, maybe I think I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But yeah, before Sneakers Canada, there wasn't really a lot of ways for us to cop sneakers besides going to raffles, entering raffles, or trying to cop them on Sneakers USA. But now that we have it, honestly, I feel like there is some value that I can bring to the community and that I can tell you guys. And at the end of the day, if one person can cop because of the things that I say, fuck it, I'm happy for you guys. So so guys, for the first thing, we're gonna take it all the way back. We're gonna start off with how to make an account. So the first common thing that everybody always asks is, can I use my same Sneakers USA account for Sneakers Canada? Yes, you can use the same account. Me personally, I use a different account, but I have seen other people and I have friends that use the same USA account for Canada. But what you need to do basically, if you're just starting off and if you don't have an account, is you have to make a Nike Plus account. Now it's super simple. All you really have to do is go to Nike and you'll make an account over there. Once you make an account, you're pretty much ready on the account perspective. But one thing that everybody forgets about is before you can start copying sneakers on Sneakers Canada, what you have to do is actually verify your account. Now there's 2 different things that you have to do to verify your account. Number 1 is you need a code that is texted to you and you need to put it into the system to verify your account. And number 2 is that you need to save your credit card. But both of these things can't happen until you actually make a first sneakers purchase. So you could either do 2 different things. You could either try for any random release so that you can finally verify your account as well as save your credit card information inside your account. Or number 2, which is the way that I would tell you guys to do it, is with 2 different links. In order to validate your phone number, initially what you'd have to do is actually go make a purchase in Sneakers Canada. But sometimes what happens is that we make an account when we want to get the sneaker, and the code takes like an hour to get to you. So you will definitely not cop on that drop. So basically what you want to do in order to avoid this is that you go into your Nike Plus account, you go into settings, and where it says phone number, you place your phone number in, and there'll be a little button that says verify phone number. You can actually verify your phone number prior to the drop so that now you have it ready for when the drop actually happens, and you don't have to worry about it then. This code is kind of annoying because sometimes when you're doing sneakers drops, it asks you to re-verify your number, or it asks you to verify it for the first time, and it actually takes like an hour to come, so you're definitely not copping that drop. The second thing that you guys are going to want to do is save your credit card. Now again, you can't save your credit card until you make your first sneakers purchase, but I'm going to drop a link in the comments below. This is basically a checkout link for the Sakai Waffle. Now this is what the checkout screen would actually look like if you guys wanted a little bit of practice on what the checkout screen looks like. But what you're going to do is you're going to log into your sneakers account, you're going to go to this link that I have in the description and basically check out like you would normally check out. Relax, you're not going to get the Sakai Waffle, but what you are going to be able to do is save your credit card so that you don't have to wait to your first purchase to actually put the information in. The transaction will not go through, you don't need to worry, but in order to confirm that your credit card is saved there, all you're going to have to do is click the link again and your credit card should should be saved there, and all you really need to do on drop time is put your CCV in. These are two things that'll really help you guys when you're initially starting off your sneakers account, because you don't actually have to wait until the first drop to actually do these things. You can do it before the first drop, so you can actually cop the first one. Now that you guys have your account set up, you got your phone number verified, and you got your credit card information saved in, now comes drop day advice. Lately what is happening is that all of the drops that Sneakers USA is getting, Sneakers Canada is getting as well. So what I want you guys to understand is that somewhere close to the date that it drops in the US, it's also going to drop in Canada. Sometimes they tell you a week in advance, sometimes they tell you a day in advance, sometimes they tell you a little bit in advance, right? In my honest opinion, there's actually two Twitter accounts that I use to understand when sneakers drop in Canada. Kicksteals Canada as well as CDN Notify. In my honest opinion, I really like CDN Notify because they really tell you about when things are dropping, especially for Canada, and it isn't just really about deals and stuff, which Kicksteals Canada will provide you. Both of them, in my opinion, are super great, but in my personal preference, I use CDN Notify. Now, you can also just check the Sneakers Launch Canada on the Canadian website, but it's honestly so much more convenient when somebody helps you get that information, so make sure you guys follow CDN Notify on Twitter. Now that you know when drops are going to happen, you got your account verified, basically it comes down to drop day and what are you supposed to actually do on the drop day. So on the drop day in Canada, where I live in Toronto, these drops usually happen around 6 a.m. There has been times such as like the Shanghais or other sneakers that they don't drop exactly at 6 o'clock. I've never seen it drop before the time. I've only either seen it drop at the time or an hour later. Always verify the night before what time it says and make sure you're up as soon as the sneaker actually drops. When the sneaker actually drops, what happens is that there's going to be a little sign that says coming soon. On the website where it says coming soon, that will change into a size selection. Let me backtrack really quick 1 second. It's going to say coming soon prior to the drop time, which is 6 o'clock. When drop time comes, you can do two different things. You can either refresh the page right away or the page refreshes for you. My rule of thumb when it comes to refreshing is that I will look at the coming soon button, and if in 1 second, literally 1 second, this does not change into the size selection, what I do is I refresh the page and I just go from there. So it will refresh for you automatically. Sometimes it refreshes for you automatically, sometimes it doesn't, so you have to make a call on the spot. Now what you do is you choose your size, you press checkout, and you're going to be prompted to the screen that I showed you for the Sakai waffle. That is a checkout screen. Because you already verified your number and you already put your credit card information in, the only thing left for you guys to do is put your CCV in and hit submit. Now there's two different submit buttons on this screen. I think there's a submit order and save. Here, let me just check the, hold on, let me just check the link. So I couldn't find the exact words, but basically on the link there's going to be two different saves. There's going to be one in the middle of the screen and one at the bottom of the screen, which I think is called complete order. You're not going to want to click on the one in the middle because that doesn't do anything and that's a waste of time. What you want to do is you want to click on the link at the bottom of the screen, and I'm going to leave what it says exactly right here. I just can't find the checkout page right now. So again, you don't want to click the one in the middle. You want to click the button at the bottom of the screen once you put in all your information. Basically, this is all of the information that I have about Sneakers Canada and all of the information that I can give you guys. I don't think that there's anything else that I'm missing. Oh, one thing that you guys have to know is that you want to enter all your information and you want to hit that submit button as quickly as you can, because nobody actually knows how Sneakers is picking the winners, but everybody says it's either a draw or it's a first come first serve draw, and nobody actually knows what it's like. But in my honest opinion, what you want to do is just join it as quickly as possible and you know, just pray to the sneaker gods and shit. So I know in this guide it might seem like I'm giving you guys all this basic information and I'm not giving you guys anything of value, but a lot of people that I've helped start Sneakers Canada and get into Sneakers Canada, this is all the things that I told them, and a lot of them are copying as well. So I don't want to say these methods are all guaranteed or I'm telling you to do some, literally I'm just saying all the most basic stuff, but I want you to know that a lot of this stuff is practice, and you might not hit on one release, but there's always release the next day and the next day. So don't worry about it, don't stress, have fun, because sneakers is fun, man. Honestly, the adrenaline rush that you get from it, and you know, it's just exciting to finally have a new way to cop sneakers. So again, just to quickly recap all of the things that we went through in this video. Number one is you're gonna need to make an account. Number two is you're gonna need to verify the phone number, verify the credit card so it saves inside the account. On drop date, everything refreshes for itself, and you have to add to cart and submit your order as quickly as possible. The only thing that you're gonna need to type in on drop date is actually your CCV, and then you have to press the the submit order at the bottom of the page. Don't press the one in the middle. A lot of this information is super basic, and a lot of this thing is like, and a lot of these things are, you have to learn them as you go along, and there's gonna be so many sneakers drops, and I think that the biggest one that's coming next is the Bread 11s, and I know a lot of people are gonna wanna cop the Bread 11s, and I wanted to make this little bit of a guide for you guys, just to, you know, inform you guys and help you guys get the sneakers that you guys want to. At the end of the day, you guys are my subscribers, you guys are my little community, and I wanna help bless my community as much as I can. So if you guys have any more tips and tricks about Sneakers Canada that you guys wanna drop and help the community out, make sure you guys drop it below. Let me know in the comments what your latest drop was. How pumped are you? What are you excited for? Let me know in the comments below, because I love interacting with you guys. So like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, I'd honestly appreciate it so much if we can hit that 4K milestone. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have luck copping all your sneakers, and have fun with it. 1, 2, later.